Hey, what's up, y'all, man? This week, man, coming again tonight, man. I had y'all on my mind, so I wanted to bring the sit down to the table, man. Just drop a little something on y'all, man. It's like sometime in life, man, we miss the ingredients of success, of healthy relationships, friendships, and other valuable things that make life beautiful. And that's something we've all done, and some of us continue to do it. And I think it's because we just don't know how to unhook ourselves from the bad habits and talk to people in situations because they become the normal to us and feel too familiar to get rid of. So today, man, I want to ask each of you to step back from negative things, the toxic things, the people who are keeping you away from your potential, and I'm asking you to replace those bad habits and toxic people with something positive and suitable to your next step forward, man. Women, I want to apologize for the wrongs mankind has caused in your life and for the time you were treated less than a queen. You deserve more because you are more. And sometimes you have to not settle to let a man know that. And gentlemen, I want to apologize for you not having the tools needed to show you are a king, man. And to help others understand you are somebody who wants better and just looking for the way to make it happen. So men and women, I'm giving you a round of applause for not giving up to those who are still standing. And I'm providing you with the encouragement to say you can do anything you put your mind to because the sky's the limit. For all of us who have failed before in life, let's get back up and take the time we had to figure out what we were wrong and try again because regardless of what's failing, we are not failures. I just wanted to drop some uplifting on you all and let y'all know, my link is in the chat. And you can also follow me on YouTube at the Sit Down with Baby Cash. Subscribe to the Sit Down where it goes down. And once again, thanks for coming to the Sit Down at the table with me, man. Hey, what's happening, sir? I can't see you, but I can hear you, man. What's happening? Go ahead, Rob. All right, I'm finna let you up, man. I'm finna let you up, sir. Come on in. Yeah? Yeah? See, I put the link in the chat so you can come on up. Come on up, man. Yeah, man, today, can you hear me? Yeah, man, I had a heavy heart today. You know what I'm saying? I just really want to give it to y'all real, man, because there be so many things that get in the way. And sometimes, man, we don't know how to move on out the way, man, but you just got to move, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I seen the other side of the rainbow, man. I'm talking about some of the beautiful things that, I have created one of my homies' mind, man. And man, when he was telling me all the things that we talked about, how he was putting it down and the things he did and accomplished from it, it made me feel good because I know it's a way, man. And that's what I keep telling y'all to keep on pushing, man. I'm never give up from it. It's really tough, man. It's right there in hand and grab reach. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't never forget that it's right there, man. And that's why I keep preaching it, man, because there's going to be a time I'm going to need y'all to push me too, man. So I want to push y'all to the finish line because I'm going to need y'all to help me drag me across that mud, man. We got a whole bunch of things to do, man. And we got a whole bunch of places to see and a whole bunch of accomplishments to have. We need to go on and get them and make this thing a reality for real, man. So I know we can do it, you know what I'm saying? Man, I've been reaching out, been doing a lot of things, man. But hey, man, the thing that just make me think afterwards, man, is priceless because my mind be moving so fast. I be thinking about the things that I done accomplished, and I be thinking about the things that I done
Hello.
some third folks you up in this joint with me.
I'm in the building, cuz. What's good?
Hey, what's that?
I
What's
can't
that?
call it.
Huh?
How's everything with you?
Man, everything said it, man. Everything said it, man. You know me, man. I'm gonna push. I can't push no more. You know what I'm saying? Shit. What's up with
Yeah,
you?
you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, no, shit, same, totally different commode. You know, just doing what I gotta do out here. Taking care of the family,
Yeah,
sustaining.
yeah. Yeah, everything, all right, all right.
Yeah, everything good. Just slow motion at the moment. Everything good, though. Is everything all right with you is the question because on my worst day, I'm alright. So how are you doing is the question.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, you know, you just gotta stay here in the wind, man. It gets better, man. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes, man, we just gotta pick up some new things to work with, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, you know, it'll get done. You know, we just gotta figure out how to do it, man. So, like I say, sometimes a nigga just gotta pick up some different tools, man. That's what you gotta all in your passport to work with every last one of them because all of them usable. You know what I'm talking about? So, it don't
Yeah.
stop, man.
And I wanna I like the fact that they got the tablets on the inside now because it make it more accessible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's also good for the mental, or from the mental from the inside. Because I done been, you know what I'm saying. I done had to sit down a few times, but we didn't have that option then. But it was pen, pen and pad pretty much. You getting letters, but I think that it's good for the mental because you can also reach out to people and talk, and just chop it up and it's make it better for your mental. That's just how I feel about them tablets. You can make your calls, this, that, and the third, and I also see what's going on, from the outside looking in. I mean, inside looking out. Yeah.
All right. All right, King, what's happening, man? What's happening, man? Thanks for coming through. Yeah. Tell me this, hey, man, these tablets so bad until, man, you can learn the two different languages on these motherfuckers. You can learn Spanish. You can learn a few different languages on these tablets. You can learn French,
Hmm.
Spanish, German, a few different languages, man. Say, man, this tablet, when they gave it to me,
It can free your mind. It can free your mind. Yeah.
say, man, you can do a lot with these for real, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, man, I done took all kind of school on. Man, I done took public relations, media relations. Man, I've been taking
Hmm.
all kind of stuff on these man. I'm talking about just to put me up to date with what's going on in life right now. People is, the mindset, that got everybody dealing with what they dealing with. And plus, what I already know about life, man, I'm talking about this puts you way ahead of the rest, man, for real.
Absolutely.
You just
Yeah,
gotta
man.
push.
Times and change. Yeah, times and change. But in that factor with the tablets in a good way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's almost like having a laptop, man. For real.
Hmm.
ain't as good, but boy, it come kind of close, you hear me?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
overstood.
it come close, man. Yeah, it do, man.
Yeah, I can do a few more
Yeah,
things on there. It's different. But it
yeah,
do, but
yeah,
that pen and paper was the original.
yeah. But even then, we knew how to make some things come to life,
You can
man.
get certain
So
things done. Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. When you put certain kind of people in situations, man, they know how to make the best out of it. You know what I'm saying? And make it,
Mhm.
come to life like they did it to, man. So that's what I be trying to do every step of the way, man. Just bring things to life the way that they need to be brought to life, man, so that I can understand better and so that, whoever on the other side can understand better. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically what I do.
Yeah, and like I say, I always respect your
Hey,
hustle, 'cause you in there and you doing that
hey,
time, you ain't letting that time do you. What's up?
hey, 30, man, you the only one on here, so if they come in the chat, let me know, because I can't really, damn, I think Miss Line was up in there, so hey, Line, what's going
Oh,
on?
okay. I got you. Let me check you out. Salute to the sit down. Oh, that's the baby cat. Hey, Miss Line. Hey, Shalana. Hey, Stone City in the building. I don't see him, but she salute. What up, Turtle Hustling?
Oh, see,
Yeah, I see
I,
Stone now.
yeah,
And
I had to
everybody else that's coming in the build to make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button one time.
Yeah, man, y'all should sit down, man. We'll go down, man. I got some real nice things I'm going to go I just put it together, man. I got some of the finest coming. You know what I'm saying? I got some apples, man. I got
Hey,
some
okay, you got Shalana
real
backstage.
coming to bring, what I'm saying, y'all a little, different kind of entertainment. Let y'all see the talent that's been hidden, man. So these are like hidden gems that I want to expose to the world, man, and give y'all the first glimpse of people discovering themselves and discovering the good that's inside of them, man, because, you know, a lot of people sleep on each other's mind, man, and they don't really feel good to be left out. So, I want to bring things to the forefront to let everybody see on what's been missing there because some of the best things in life is right here in the stuff man. And I know it may not seem like it's to a lot because of our limited,
Mm,
the things that we limited to do, for you and with you. But hey, man, the thing that we can do for you is way more than a whole bunch of years. It's right there on the side of you every day. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we got Miss Shalana up here with us.
All right, now, man, thank
What
y'all.
they say we do. I don't know if I don't see her on the screen cash, but it say backstage that she on stage. So I don't know if it's just taking a little minute. But you'll see it when she pop up, Shalana. It say she can come.
All right.
I'm just keeping you up on game since you told me you can't see everything.
Yeah, yeah. How you been, man? They been up on your road.
I ain't doing no tricking here. I'm always remain the same. But nah, I ain't worried about nothing. Same old day with me. Just thankful to God
Yeah.
that I woke up this morning and my people straight. Everybody good. So what I look like complaining for.
Nah, for real, man. Like that boy Jesus say, he ain't doing no complaining. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, it had been a long way back since me and you was slanging. Yeah.
yeah, man. yeah,
I'm a vibe out with you one time. You know that.
man. yeah. yeah.
Your phone
Yeah,
going in and out.
I did change my name. I did change the name. I was saying to Miss Renee yesterday. A lot of people, I had some friends that didn't even know my real name. You know what I'm saying? Because, we kept to the nicknames so much, man. And my name sound like a white guy name, Charles from Houston. So, I just mentioned that because I just feel like everybody got it. Actually, I'm changing my name. You know what I'm saying? From Baby Kids, I got another name that I'm changing my name to. You know what I'm saying? It's been with me for a while, so when y'all ready to know it, I'm telling it to y'all.
All right, well, shit, and in my case, whenever you ready to, let the world know, just let them know. You know what I'm saying? But until then, I'm gonna call you cash or as such.
Hey, man, I'm not offended by it, you know what I'm saying? But I realize it did bring me a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what they said, man. Sometimes it's good just going on shit all the old skin. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
let it go.
And yeah. But I want to, share the old skin but fresh and brand new because what I come with now, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna define the name that I chose, you know what I'm saying, for myself. You know what I'm saying? But everything that
Okay,
I
so if you don't, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but if you don't mind me asking, what is the name? What's the name that you would request? That everybody call you instead of Cash since you rebirthed now.
hey, you want me to give it to you now, you want me to give it to you the next one.
You might as well, yeah. What you dragging it out
Then
for?
they see that everybody don't get a chance to get it. You know what I'm saying? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can't hear nothing no more. I'm waiting on you.
It blinked out for a minute.
Okay, you back.
Yeah, it blinked out for a minute. Now I'm changing my name to Ineffable. You know what I'm saying? And it's spelled Ineffable. You did what I'm saying?
Ineffable.
Fine.
Yeah, ineffable.
Yeah, that defines me and what I stand for, man. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's an official word. That's like a word that's in the dictionary. Or is that just something that you came
yeah,
up with?
it's not it's in the dictionary. It's Ineffable. You know what I'm saying? So that's
All right.
pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Ineffable. Okay. Well, I
Uh,
can dig it.
yeah. Yeah, man. So, that's what I'm gonna be busting out with brand new, man, to give them something brand new to myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going with the just kind of running it back so everybody can catch up when I do mention Baby Kids. But we buried him on 18th of last month.
Okay, so let me ask you this, ineffable. Are you gonna also put that on the back of your books? Or are you gonna just keep it
Yeah,
with the prior name so it don't confuse people?
but, but see, the only reason you'll be able to uh pull up my only way you'll be able to pull up my books and make them all come up is if they got my old name on them, right? But
Mm.
in this book that I'm gonna drop, it'll be a three-part series, and in this book right here, I have a part in there at the back, or either it's gonna be the back or the front to tell you that I dropped the whole name, and what I'm saying, I'm just worried now. But now, inevitable is just a word to define me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be professional about everything, man. Real legitimately, like where I was in myself. So, everybody will eventually call me Charleston. You know what I'm saying? And them the type of people that I'm surround myself, with and by, man, because I always been a boss. I just got to stay in another realm of life and another realm of the world to, earn my status, in a way like I earned it in the ghetto way. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
and I feel about my mind is bigger than the moment. I don't want to be, considered as no average person because any of them niggas can sell dope or do some robbing and and be defined by that. But I want to be defined by a whole different kind of thing, man. Somebody that made a wrong move and turned it to the right move, you know what I'm saying, later on in life. So, that's why I chose the name Inevitable. It's two grateful words, man, the things that I come to do and the things that I am, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of different channels with me, man. And you got to know about a few of them if you want to turn them, man, and get on there with me, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I feel you on that. You know, you gotta shed the old you. You know, there's no way you can sit down and do all that time and just let your mind, just wander. You know, because the Bible say, "An idle mind is a devil's playground." So if you're gonna just sit in there with it, you might as well do something with it. You know what I'm saying? You might as well educate yourself. That way, you might mess around and figure out a way to wiggle on out of there. You know what I'm saying? Get on about the system. So the more you teach yourself, you know what I'm saying, the better you doing, and you actually helping yourself, and then you can help better others while from the, doing something you probably thought you would never do when you first got there. So you done did a whole
yeah,
360, you know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying? So much respect to you for that. You gotta feed your brain. You don't want it to rot.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, the city one spot, is, make sense, man. You know what I'm saying? That's in any area of life, and I mean, unless you already went to the top, but just sit in one spot and get comfortable, man. Don't say much about it.
Yeah.
Character when you can enhance your being, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do. But told me K Red was in the building, man. Tell K Red, appreciate for coming through, man. I still want to get the books for his Campo. So when you get a chance to let
Okay.
me know how they
So
feel
okay, Red.
that's stuff, man. But yeah, Coach, it just that it's always about enhancing, and it's always about being best and doing the best and giving life the best. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have nothing, and
Bro,
you oh my shit, what's happening, bro? If you don't have nothing else to reach for in life, then you didn't gave up because it's so much more in the moment out there. Like I was saying, when I first came on, some of them get too comfortable with the bad situations in our life until we start going numb to it, and we think that's the normal thing to accept, the normal thing to do because we didn't have it so much. You know what I'm saying? But everybody deserves to smile. Everybody deserves to be happy with something that they've earned in life. And that's what I be pushing, man, to try to show people that it's still another way to go out there and reach that happiness and that joy, not with just material things, but we're doing a lot of other different things that make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, things that you accomplish because we feel good about the things we accomplish in life. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing more meaningful
Absolutely.
than those things, you know what I'm saying, where we grow. So, that's why you got to always keep going, man, and you'll discover some beautiful things about yourself in life when you see you can push past one part to the next one, cause one around that corner, it gets beautiful when you're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you get over that obstacle,
Learning more.
you're green on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. So, that's a part of life that, we all should be wanting to try to reach, man. Some of us gave up. But I'm just here to say, don't never give up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't over till your heart stops pumping. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
all
right.
you ever wanted, all the things you ever dreamed about, it's a possibility that those things can happen. You know what I'm saying? Because the world has opened up to us in a different kind of way right now. The world that gave us tools and things that we can use, man, to
That
be
y'all
as
can
comfortable as
use.
we used to
Absolutely.
be before. You know what I'm saying?
It can definitely work in y'all favor for real. You just put your mind to it. It really can.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of just soaking up the talent that you got, they got, he got, she got. and putting it all together and making something big out of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's knocking the next person. You know what I'm saying? But you never know who come on the line that might know about stocks and bonds. You never know who come on the line that might know about real estate, but you never take the time to know that because everybody's so busy
Uh,
cussing each other out. You know what I'm saying? And talking bad and talking down on each other for the bad they seeing each other instead of trying to lift the next person up to help them, bring their potential to the surface, man. They knock it and be real kiddish about the things they do. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah,
everybody is made for everybody to try to get ahead and just push it,
network. Yeah,
try to push ahead. Yeah, that's it. Networking. You get what I'm saying? If we can't network to teach each other how to be better, and I ain't finna waste my time cussing nobody out and doing all that stuff, man, because I'm not that type of dude. And it ain't even that serious, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't messing with my family. You ain't messing with me, man. I ain't got no
ain't no
business
blood shed.
in
I'm
the end of
telling you,
that.
what's
Yeah.
the point?
Yeah, so I mean, it's not benefiting me, you, or nobody else. So we just sitting on here wasting time when we could be building and coming up with some things that don't help all of us get ahead. Because I don't think any of us where we really want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? We can always push ahead, and
There
being
you
able to
go.
mind is a blessing. That's a blessing all in itself. So instead of everybody taking that blessing and running with it, they taking it and hurting each other with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Hmm. That's that part of the world, you know what I'm saying, that love that negativity and like to feed off of that. But if we could, retrain our mind or reprogram it to be on a positive note, you know what I'm saying, then we would be better off as the people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But who am I though? I'm a nobody. I'm just saying, this is my opinion. But it's a fact though at the same time.
everybody voice counts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody voice counts. You can learn something from a baby. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so don't
That's
nobody,
true.
stand taller than the next person because it's gonna be something that you know that I don't know, and you might have to teach it to me. So I can't count you out because you know, might be the only, the missing piece of what I need to be everything I need to be. The difference between a being $1 million and $1,000 is a penny. You get what I'm saying? I can have 900, I can have 99999. That one penny makes a difference. You get what I'm saying? That $1 makes a difference. So, in saying that,
Yeah.
one voice makes a difference. That
And
one voice makes a difference.
what I meant by that, what I kind of meant by that though on the cool is that I'm no bigger than nobody else. That's what I meant by that. By that, who am I stating? I know I'm somebody, but I'm no bigger than the next person. I don't care what I got, whether I got $1, whether I got $1 billion. I'm no bigger than the next person. So that's what I meant by that.
Yeah. But I mean, you don't
You
never
have 1 minute left.
nobody else. But look, dude, I just was coming through, man. I appreciate you coming through. I just had, look, something on my mind. But
So,
thank you
so
for, yeah, for coming through.
yeah, my boy, keep your head up in that thing. You know what I'm saying? And stay on that positive route.
Okay, man. Thank you for coming through, man. Y'all subscribe to the
That's
channel.
right.
Maybe we can go down, man, at the table, man. Thank you, everybody, for coming through, man. I'll be back soon, man.
You are now tuned in to the table.
I said real bosses only at this motherfucking table.
And we back. Stone C.
And if you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table.
Real bosses only at this motherfucking table. If you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table. Oh yes, I heard lil' mama talking, she can't ask me for no favors. And if she asks me for a favor, tell that lil' hoe I'm a player.
I said real bosses only at this motherfucking table.
Yeah, you are now tuned in to the table.
And if you ain't got no money, you can't sit up at this table.